Good morning, my friends, and welcome to Enlightened Fitness, where first we're going to use bodyweight exercises to manifest or create the body of a tantric sex god. Then we're going to use guided meditation to cultivate both the heart and the mind of a Buddha. Let's start in. Before we get going, I want to remind you that the questions that may occur to you during this workout will be answered by the links below this video. Let's discuss pressing exercises. If you're just beginning, and by the way, I always recommend using push-up grips. You can get these on the website. If you're just starting out, why not try knee push-ups? If that's no longer a challenge, try straight leg push-ups. My favorite type of push-up is what I like to call a piking push-up. Let's warm up using Indian-inspired 12-phase sun salutation. Now that we're warmed up, let's do a quick 2-minute workout. It's a 2-minute circuit. If you want to do the circuit more than once, then pause the tape and knock yourself out. Let's begin by doing 4 repetitions of a leg exercise. I'm going to use leaping lunges. Let's do 4 presses. Let's do 4 planking in and outs. Let's conclude with 4 body weight rows, either cautiously using a desk or dining room table, door straps, or a standalone apparatus, such as the workhorse or the Lambert equalizer. Yes, 2-minute workout. It's less beneficial than a 10-minute workout. But my friends, it is much more beneficial than a 0-minute workout. Don't fool yourself. If you don't have time for a 10-minute workout, you will benefit from a 2-minute workout. There's a myth that says if you can't do it optimally, don't do it all. Well, that path does not traverse the will not take you to greatness. Do the best you can according to the circumstances you find yourself in. Remember that being neurotic, high-strung, or perfectionistic does not lead to peace, wisdom, love, or joy. It simply leads to greater neurosis and unhappiness. If you wish, you may sit in the Ganesh posture. I prefer to start out to alternate between the Tara posture and the quarter lotus. That's what works best for my body at this point in my life. There's no one posture that's more spiritual than the next. I've met many great saints who cannot assume the full lotus posture. I've met many utter boobs who are comfortable with the full lotus posture. Today we're going to do a semi-verbal meditation. On the in-breath, we're going to repeat a rhetorical question. Remember, it's not our job to answer these questions. It's simply our job to ask these questions and then relax into the verbal recitation of the 6-syllable mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum. So you want to take a generous breath during the in-breath, really relax when you recite Om Mani Padme Hum. This could be a lot of fun. We're going to begin with a completely silent warm-up, the concise alternate nostril breathing, left hand in lap, right hand in left, thumbs do not touch. On the in-breath we're going to intend in through left, referring to the left nostril. On the out-breath we're going to intend out through right. In through left, out through right. And now, in through right, out through left. And now, in through both, out through both. Let's now place our hands, and let's cup our palms, place them an arm's length overhead. On the in-breath, we now intend auspicious rebirth for me, because eventually we're going to die. Together, Om Mani Padme Hum. Let's snap our fingers. Auspicious rebirth for all. Om Mani Padme Hum. Snap our fingers. And now we intend completely letting go. Together, Om Mani Padme Hum. If you can, and I encourage you to bring your hands to before the upper third of your chest. I really can't do that due to a physical challenge. On the in-breath, what could I feel grateful about? Together, Om Mani Padme Hum. Even though this is verbal, you could feel yourself relax more and more. And now, thank you, my kind teacher. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Mani refers to the jewel, the wish-fulfilling jewel. Padme refers to the lotus of purity. In context, it refers to compassion and love, which are like a wish-fulfilling jewel, that they help us to become the wonderful people that our dogs already think we are. And Buddha's wisdom of letting go, which is the ultimate form, which is the ultimate purifying influence in our heart and mind. So in other words, we're saying, hey, a liberating influence of love and letting go, can you help a brother out? That's basically what the 6 syllables mean. Now there are many mantras. I play with this one because it's easy, and I've personally found it to be effective. Let's continue. Our 4th centering exercise has to do with posture. Why could I now hold this head together? Om Mani Padme Hum. And notice the effect on your posture. May my jaw now relax. Om Mani Padme Hum. How much tension do we carry there? Where is the tip of this tongue? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why could I grin right now? Om Mani Padme Hum. One of my favorite Steve Martin movies was My Blue Heaven. In it, he plays a lovable gangster. And when speaking to an FBI agent, he said, sometimes the easiest way to change the inside is to change the outside. And of course, I'm paraphrasing. And that's the idea of those 4 exercises. By making subtle adjustments to our posture, to our jaw, to our tongue, to our smile, we feel greater ease and joy and resiliency. Isn't that fun? Now let's move on to the verbal Lam Rim training. The founder of the Gelug sect in Tibet, in his work, The 3 Principal Aspects of the Path, primarily focused on renunciation, compassion, and love. So let's start, compassion, renunciation, and the wisdom of letting go. Whoops. Okay. Let's continue. Let's start with renunciation. How could this not satisfy? That does not mean everything's horrible all the time. That means some things are yucky, and some things are just meh, neutral. And some things are great, but we can never get our full of them. We always want more, and so they kind of fail to satisfy. So let's play with this right now. How could this not satisfy? Together, ask that question in breath. Together. Om Mani Padme Hum. Again, how could this not satisfy? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this not satisfy? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why could I renounce sufferings and their causes? A lot of people say, it feels good, don't do it. We're saying here's the opposite. If it hurts you, then let's stop being hurt. And also, let's stop embracing whatever causes that harm. So, how could I renounce sufferings and their causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. On the in-breath, how could I renounce sufferings and their causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. Again, how could I renounce sufferings and their causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. Just relaxing into the Mani. Mani is the nickname for Om Mani Padme Hum. And at this point, you may find it most comfortable to rest your wrists either out to the sides or upon your knees. Palms up, fingers not touching. Neutral, natural position. How could this present ripening of my past karma be quite fair, just, and even beneficial? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this present ripening of my past karma be quite fair, just, and even beneficial? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this present ripening of my past karma be quite fair, just, and even beneficial? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could I make the most of this golden opportunity? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could I make the most of this golden opportunity? Om Mani Padme Hum. Remember, we ask the questions mentally, silently on the in-breath. And on the out-breath, we relax into the verbal recitation of Om Mani Padme Hum. How can I make the most of this golden opportunity? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could I make the most of this golden opportunity? Om Mani Padme Hum. how can I make the most of this golden opportunity? Om Mani Padme Hum. Well, first thing we did was, with taking our present circumstances, is increased our determination to stop suffering and to stop doing the things that make us suffer. Now, we're going to use our golden opportunity of whatever circumstances we're experiencing to increase our compassion for others. Our launching pad is to simply be aware of the compassion we normally have for ourselves. We all have compassion for ourselves. You might call it self-interest. All of us have burned our fingers at one time or another. And when we do, faster than thought, quicker than we replied, we pull the finger away from the hot surface. That's self-interest. So let's spend some time harnessing that tendency right now. There's all kinds of sufferings. There's external sufferings and internal sufferings. There are social sufferings, circumstantial sufferings, physical sufferings, emotional sufferings, mental sufferings, spiritual sufferings. Let's just make it easy and use the childish term yuck for whatever we don't enjoy in our lives. So we can ask the rhetorical question, why could I long to be freed from the tyranny of yuck and its causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why could I long to be freed from the tyranny of yuck and its causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. This question is exercising our analytical mind, even subconsciously. Why could I long to be freed from the tyranny of yuck and its causes? We always use the phrase and its causes to remember that things don't happen in a vacuum. Everything affects everything, directly or indirectly, subtly or overtly, actually or potentially. Why could I long to be freed from the tyranny of this yuck and its causes right now? Om Mani Padme Hum. Now, with the next contemplation, we're going to exercise our will, our intention, our volition, to use a nice 50-cent word. May I now be freed from the tyranny of this yuck and its causes. Let's try this again. May I now be freed from the tyranny of yuck and its causes right now. Om Mani Padme Hum. May I be freed from the tyranny of yuck and its causes right now. Om Mani Padme Hum. May I be freed from the tyranny of yuck and its causes right now. Om Mani Padme Hum. Really relax into those 6 syllables. Well, we've cultivated our self-interest. You could describe it as our selfish hatred for the sufferings in our own life. Now we're going to use that momentum to cultivate universal hatred for the sufferings in everyone else's life. This can also be described as universal compassion. Let's play with that right now. Why could I long to free everyone from the tyranny of yuck and its causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why could I long to free everyone from the tyranny of yuck and its causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why could I long to free everyone from the tyranny of yuck and its causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. Now, with this fourth contemplation, we're once again going to exercise our will, our intention, our volition. May everyone be freed from the tyranny of yuck and its causes right now. Om Mani Padme Hum. May everyone be freed from the tyranny of yuck and its causes right now. Om Mani Padme Hum. May everyone be freed from the tyranny of yuck and its causes right now. Om Mani Padme Hum. The last question of the renunciation set of contemplations asked, how can I make the most of this golden opportunity? Well, you've used your present circumstances to increase your enthusiasm not to suffer, and also to increase your universal compassion. Now, let's use our present circumstances to increase our experience of the wisdom of letting go. Even though your eyes are closed, we could ask, what am I now experiencing? Om Mani Padme Hum. What am I now experiencing? Ask this question silently on the in-breath. On the out-breath, let's recite. Om Mani Padme Hum. What am I now experiencing? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this be quite dependent? Remember, these are rhetorical questions. It's not your job to answer them. It's your job to ask the question and then relax into the mantra. How could this be quite dependent? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this be quite dependent? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this not be permanent? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this not be permanent? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this not be permanent? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this not be me? Om Mani Padme Hum. All the questions you have are answered by the links below this video. How could this not be me? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this not be me? Om Mani Padme Hum. Remember, the magic comes from relaxing into the verbal recitation of the 6-syllable mantra. How could this not be mine? Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this not be mine? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this not be graspable? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this not be graspable? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could this not be graspable? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could it be in my best interest to now let go of this? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could it be in my best interest to now let go of this? Om Mani Padme Hum. If you're not reciting these questions perfectly, don't beat yourself up. And repetition is a mother of skill. And every time you practice this guided meditation, the words that I recite will make more and more sense to you, or at the very least become more and more familiar to you. So there's no need to beat yourself up. There's no need to be a prisoner of fear or perfectionism. How could it be in my best interest to now let go of this? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could these sights be as non-graspable as a paradise of bliss-inducing light? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could these sights be as non-graspable as a paradise comprised of bliss-inducing light? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could these sights be as non-graspable as a paradise comprised of bliss-inducing light? Om Mani Padme Hum. Now let go of this. What could that look like? Om Mani Padme Hum. If I now let go of this, what could that look like? Om Mani Padme Hum. If I now let go of this, what could that look like? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could these sounds be as non-graspable as the resonance of the 6-syllable mantra? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could these sounds be as non-graspable as the resonance of the 6-syllable mantra? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could these sounds be as non-graspable as the resonance of the 6-syllable mantra? If I now let go of this, what could that sound like? Om Mani Padme Hum. If I now let go of this, what could that sound like? Om Mani Padme Hum. If I now let go of this, what could that sound like? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could these sensations be as non-graspable as the Buddha of Compassion's body of light? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could these sensations be as non-graspable as the Buddha of Compassion's body of light? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could these sensations be as non-graspable as the Buddha of Compassion's body of light? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could these emotions be as non-graspable as Tantra's experience of bliss and letting go? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could these emotions be as non-graspable as Tantra's experience of bliss and letting go? Om Mani Padme Hum. How could these emotions be as non-graspable as Tantra's experience of bliss and letting go? Om Mani Padme Hum. If I now let go If I now let go of this, what could that feel like? Om Mani Padme Hum. If I now let go of this, what could that feel like? Om Mani Padme Hum. If I now let go of this, what could that feel like? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why could I let go of this right now? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why could I let go of this right now? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why could I let go of this right now? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why would I let go of this and its causes right now? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why would I let go of this and its causes right now? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why would I let go of this and its causes right now? Om Mani Padme Hum. When could I let go? Let's try that again. When will I let go of this and its causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. When will I let go of this and its causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. When will I let go of this and its causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. This last exercise of this section does not contain an affirmation, but merely an intention. Completely letting go. Om Mani Padme Hum. Completely letting go. Om Mani Padme Hum. Completely letting go. Om Mani Padme Hum. This brings us to the last portion of today's guided meditation, the cultivation of love. Remember, with compassion, we began with self-interest, and we use that as a trampoline to bounce into universal compassion. We're going to use a similar method right now. Let's begin by cultivating personal or selfish greed. The greed for joy. Don't worry, we won't stay there forever. Why could I long to be blessed? Why could I long to now experience great joy and its causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why could I long to know to experience great joy and its causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why could I long to experience great joy and its causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. May I now experience... Wait, let's try this again. May I experience great joy and its causes right now. Om Mani Padme Hum. May I experience great joy and its causes right now. Om Mani Padme Hum. Now that we've captured the momentum of the naturally occurring selfish greed, we can transform that into universal greed for the welfare of others, or as it's also known as, universal love. Why could I long to lavish everyone with great joy and its causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. Why could I long to lavish everyone with great joy and its causes? Om Mani Padme Hum. Remember, you recite the questions silently and mentally. Relax physically into the verbal mantra. So the in-breath is silent, out-breath is verbal. May everyone be lavished with great joy and its causes right now. Om Mani Padme Hum. May everyone be lavished with great joy and its causes right now. Om Mani Padme Hum. May everyone be lavished with great joy and its causes right now. Om Mani Padme Hum. That completes our 45 minutes guided meditation. I invite you to join me for a gentle set of geriatric yoga that we call untying the heart's knots. Please sit erect. Please lace your hands behind your tush. Please open your chest. Please twist to the left. Why give wise, releasing. Back to the center, and now reverse to the right. Now to each, give wisdom. Back to the center. Please release your hands, clasp them in your lap, swing them out and then overhead. Please bend to the left. Why give peace, releasing. Please reverse. Now to each, give great peace. Back to center. Let's make our way into the downward facing fetal position. This is also known as child's pose.
Give to each, love for all. Please ball your hands into fists. Place your hands on the yoga blanket as if you were just above your knees, as if you were trying to punch the air.
Straighten your arms and use this momentum to come into the seated samurai position. This is also known as the lion's pose. Please lace your hands behind your tush. Please open your chest. Drop your chin. Roll your gaze up. What's the yin? Releasing. What hearing? Releasing. What feeling? Releasing. Please release your hands. Please cup your palms. Gently press them together so that the center of each palm is before the upper third of your chest. Relax your shoulders down, twist to the left. Why give joy? Releasing. Back to the center. Relax your shoulders down away from the ears. Twist gently to the right. Now to each, give great joy. Back to center. Please make your way into the hands and knees position in preparation for cat-cow. Please open your jaw and relax it. Let it hang to the back. Now to each, give comfort. Okay, please stand up. Woof! Okay, please place the majority of weight on the major and minor ball of each foot. Please put a subtle bend in the knees. Please thrust the hips forward. Please lace your hands behind the tush. Please open your chest. Please drop your head. Please roll your gaze up. Noticing, relaxing. Okay. Please join me in 2 repetitions of Indian-inspired 12-phase sun salutation. By this virtue may I now accomplish the spontaneous, habitual, easy, and effective mastery of Buddha's mental yogas, of wisdom, peace, love, and joy, and now lead every living being, without exception, to this ground. May everyone be healthy, wealthy, and happy. May everyone practice skillfully and joyfully. May everyone accomplish Chinese yoga in this life, and then help many others do likewise. For truly that is the meaning of life. Om Mani Padme Hum. Let us conclude with 2 repetitions of Vietnamese-inspired vows. May I always be cared for throughout all my lives by the Buddha of compassion emanating as my kind teacher. And as such, may I always enthusiastically and joyfully tread this excellent path raised by the conquerors. Well, my friends, I thank you for your time and your kind attention. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Om Mani Padme Hum. Do remember to click subscribe, like, and share. And of course, remember, in the links below the video, you'll find the registration links that you can participate in the next series, the Monday series of weekly webinars. It begins May 6th. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.